Ladies Who Surf, collected in Perranporth. Part 1. There's always been a divide in the sexes as far as surfing was concerned, caused mainly by swimming attire. Elizabeth Mitchell, like her mother before her, and her mother before her, and the other ladies of Perranporth, had been forced to wear knitted swimsuits, all-body jumpers that scratched and itched. These suits caught all manner of marine life, shrimps in the gusset, crabs and baby lobsters caught in pearl stitching, seaweed trailing from armholes. And you couldn't swim in them, oh no. As soon as you entered the water, they became as heavy as a wet day, pulling you down, the suits sagging like chain mail. They must have been designed by a man. It had been worse in Elizabeth's mother's time. The suits then, in heavy wool, were from head to toe, no glimpse of flesh visible. But still, they surfed, these knitted ladies, these woolen mermaids, on anything they could find. Sometimes when the surf was up, folk would find their front doors missing.
My bloody door!
Usually returned in the dark of night, perhaps with the added decoration of limpet or bladderwrack. Anything that floated was fair game for surfing. A thrill of excitement ran through the ladies of Perran just after the war. A consignment of new swimsuits had arrived at Hill's the haberdashery. Nylon and ruched, light and flattering to the figure. A queue formed down St. Piran's Road, almost to the beach for these swimming confections. Gorse yellow with a rosebud detail, blossom pink with a leaf embellishment, sea blue with embroidered fish leaping over the bodice. Every woman in Perran could be a movie star beach babe. They sold out in Hills, and more were ordered. Then, one sunny Saturday, the womenfolk of this very village headed with one accord down to the beach. The men sat on rocks, dubious. In they ran, these seer-suckered sirens, splashing like puppies, free as fish and no wall in sight. But as they emerged from the briny, a gasp and then applause came from the rocks. The suits from London had become completely transparent, the assets of every lady exposed in the dazzling sunlight. Some adorned themselves with seaweed to cover their modesty. Others ran back into the sea and waited for towels to be brought to the shore. Some brazened it out, and one Mrs. Cottle strode up the beach like an Amazonian queen and slapped her smirking husband about the face with a dead mackerel. However, revenge of sorts was to be theirs when the arrival of the wetsuit was first announced in the village of Perranporth. But that's for part 2.